Coming up next on Look Today, well, we've got ongoing coverage of the issues surrounding Warren County tourism. Got details. And Saratoga Plan awards 7 landowners and the city of Saratoga Springs with Conservation Hero Awards. More on that coming up. Plus, organizations in our community are still looking for donations and volunteers during the holiday season. I've got some details on that. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome everyone, I'm Jay Hood Jackson. This is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program, I sit down with Shannon McHale. She's administrator for the Glens Falls Center, and she's here to talk about the services they provide for our senior community. Plus, I also sit down with Scott McLean. He's owner of Stony Creek Ranch Resort, and he's here to talk about the train to Christmastown. Plus, we've got your weather for the Tri-North counties. We're getting some snow. First, these headline stories. Well, in our lead story, we have ongoing coverage of a story we began telling you about last week. There are many business leaders in Warren County who would like to see some changes when it comes to tourism marketing initiatives. Business owners and leaders are concerned that revenues from tourism are down and the county is not doing enough to promote and maximize efforts. Well, currently, county tourism initiatives are handled by a government department. Well, business leaders would like to see the county spend some of this revenue on other efforts locally, such as a Convention Visitors Bureau. Now, we're in contact with many of these community leaders, and today, for instance, we spoke to John Carr. He's owner of the Adirondack Brewery.
We're hoping that the County Board of Supervisors, takes a serious look at this. We look at a transition plan over the next 3 years to move away from it. The county has a lot of good employees who've been there for a very long time, and integrate with them, bring some of the local chambers to the table, set up a board of directors, and get private business chambers and the current Warren County Supervisors and Tourism Board all at the same table, all as part of that board, to guide tourism long-term in the county.
Now, we'll have other opinions on this in the week as we talk to more people. In other news, well, Saratoga Plan, the Land Trust of Saratoga County, presented Conservation Hero Awards to 7 landowners and the city of Saratoga Springs. Now, they've been recognized for conserving over 1,000 acres of land in the county. The landowners donated or sold their lands to create permanently protected farms. Now, the city of Saratoga Springs was recognized for investing over $1 million into the Pitney Meadows Community Farm Project. Well, as part of the recognition, the landowners were even presented with birdhouses constructed and painted by different artists in the community. Well, we spoke to John Kettlewell. He's Constituent Engagement Director.
Some of the, one of the awards was for a beautiful dairy property called Fiddle-Eye Fee Farm over in Northumberland that looks out over the Hudson River. And on the other side of the county, some landowners received an award for donating land that will become part of the Milton Preserve, where we'll have recreational hiking trails and cross-country ski opportunities over in the town of Galway.
Congratulations to everyone. I want one of those birdhouses. All right, switching from news to weather. You ready? Expect snow. The region is expecting 1 to 3 inches. So let's see how the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at our weather, let's head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast.
Thanks, Jesse. I'm meteorologist Clarence Sponsor with your first look weather update here on Look TV. Here's the national map for tonight. We have a few areas of low pressure, one towards Chicago, bringing a cooler boundary through parts of the Midwest. Cold front making its way through the deep south. High pressure control across parts of the southeast, parts of the mid-Atlantic as well. But our main story is going to be this cold front that's bringing this low pressure from the UP of Michigan towards our area as well. And that's going to provide multiple rounds of snow for our area. Temperatures already chilly enough. 21 in Albany, 20 in Scranton, 21 in Boston, 14 in Burlington. More locally, we'll see only mid-20s, maybe some lower 20s in most spots. Whitehall only upper teens. As we head towards Glens Falls, we'll see overnight low of 21 degrees. Towards Pottsville, Irving, Johnsburg, up at elevation, mid-teens are expected for an overnight low. So the temperatures are already cold enough. The low pressure is advancing towards our area. Could see about an inch or two accumulation for tonight. East breeze about 6 miles per hour. We are currently under a winter storm watch. I would not be surprised to see that change to a warning, as we could see an additional 3 to 7 inches of accumulated snow, at least here in Glens Falls. 33 the afternoon high. So if you need to travel, only travel if you absolutely have to. Don't make any errands that may be feeling unnecessary. This is the out-to-door forecast. Mid to upper 20s, and we'll expect heavy snow. Here's the extended. Temperatures will drop like a rock back in the lower 20s by Wednesday and Thursday. Cold lows. About 8 degrees Thursday. Friday morning can wake up to 5 with wind chills well below 0. And we see additional snow chances Wednesday and again on Friday. That was the look at the First Look weather update. I'm meteorologist Clarence Ponsler. Now I send it back to you, Jesse.
Thanks very much, Clarence. Pay attention to that weather forecast. And also, after the snow, looks like the temperatures are going to stay cold. That is great for West Mountain. All right, back to the news. Well, it is a holiday season, and the need for donations are greater than ever before. The number of organizations in the community that are in need of clothing and toys for the holiday season is growing. Operation Santa Claus in Hudson Falls is still collecting toys and clothing to give to families in need. Well, we were over there and we spoke to Frank Munoff. He's coordinator for Operation Santa Claus.
We've had an increase as to the number of children that are in need this year. We've also increased our amount of money that we give for each child. We usually try to spend $50 on each child. This year, it's $60, and in this day and age, that doesn't go as far as it used to. Combined with about 120 more kids than we had last year, we're going to be taking care of somewhere around 2,300 kids this year.
Boy, please help out if you can. All right, up next, I sit down with Shannon McHale. She's administrator for the Glens Falls Center, and she's here to talk about the services they provide for our senior community. Plus, I also sit down with Scott McLean. He's owner of Stony Creek Ranch Resort, and he's here to talk about the train to Christmastown. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, how about join us for an interview? Then give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000. Well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Look Today. Hey, before I get to the lookouts, I just got an update from the control room. Our weather company's telling us it might be 5 to 10 inches of snow. This model is changing rapidly, and as you know, a couple of degrees in either direction can make all the difference in the world. But according to them, be on the lookout for 5 to 10 inches of snow. It's Monday, so we like to look ahead. Friends of IBA are coming in. Michelle Madigan, Commissioner of Finance, is coming in on that issue we were talking about last week called net neutrality. You're going to want to know more about this. Alex Jones is coming in to talk about First Night. Chuck Viscagna is coming in to talk about Tom Petty. And Claudia Bramer is coming in about issues in Warren County. Man alive. A couple of personal ones. You need a tree or a wreath, head out to Bob's Trees. My wife and I went out there in Galway to Bob's Trees. You can't believe this place. And we just got the best tree. So you're looking for a Christmas tree, a wreath, any of that holiday kind of stuff, head out to Bob's Trees. And also, lookout goes to Elizabeth Sobel and everyone at SPAC. We went back and forth this morning. The concert we were telling you about last week at Bethesda Church, according to Elizabeth Sobel, was sold out to the rafters. If you know Bethesda Church, you know that that's quite a lot of people. So congratulations to them. All right, tonight on Look TV, it's Beyond the Headlines and Tracks. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow night for the stories that matter to you. Good night, everyone.